coming on the outside.
There's a lot of people coming from the back, ready to challenge these guys leading this race.
One of them, Sean Case, who has fought his way up from the last row up to 8. Fender rubbing at the front. Oh, and around goes Harden into the wall.
Hard hit. Really hard hit.
4 cars heavily damaged. There's the 12 of Pardo, the 18 of Harden, the first car into the wall, and there's one up by the outside wall in turn 1 that took a very hard hit, driver's side in. And that is Sean Case from New Hampshire, driving for Andy Santerre, that got turned around and took a hard left side smash into the turn 1 wall. And Case is okay. You see him remove the helmet. He's going to climb out all right. Driving for 3-time Busch East Series champ Santerre. And there is the barrier that protects the outside retaining wall where drivers pull off to enter the back pit area. Now what you see there, I believe, are blocks of styrofoam that's part of that retaining barrier, and it did its job absorbing impact from Harden's car. But the red flag is out for the first time on a Friday night here. You see Ralph right in the midst of it all. Ralph?
Mike, let's show you why this works so well. You have the hard impact barrier here that it's flexible, but look behind it, all this styrofoam, various sizes and shapes of tires, from basic streetcar tires, but look at these gigantic, huge tractor tires back here too. A nice system designed here of various things that will give way, absorb impact. There is some concrete wall here, but it's all the way up here. You've got a good 10 feet worth of all of this before you get to this, with all of these binders in here keeping it all together. Now it's a bit of a mess now, but Sean Case is happy it is a big mess because he's okay.
You saw Ruben Pardo walking around. There is Sean Case, a young driver from New Hampshire who had a season in the NASCAR Modifieds after a sparkling career in local open wheel racing, and then came to Andy Santerre's team. And they're talking with Eric Harden, and here comes Eric. Boy, that's good news, because that was a hard hit that Harden took while he was battling John Salemi up at the front of this field. So Harden is out of the car, and he is all right. He and Sean Case consoling each other, and Ruben Pardo, all 3 of them there, and they will all get a trip to the care center here to be checked over. But they are all okay, and that is great news, because that was a hard crash.
Sure was, as hard as they can be.
Now the first contact will be Harden in the 18. And there's Eric. Salemi on the outside turns Harden into that barrier.
Oh.
As he comes off the track, he gets Case, who goes driver's side first into the outside wall, and Pardo was also just an innocent victim.
There's the start of it right there. Bam! Into that wall. Look at the pieces and parts flying.
Yeah, Pardo
and then
piles in.
Yep, hard hit.
Harden took that hit, but you see that car just starts to pinwheel after it goes in, dissipating energy. The soft barrier certainly did its job. Boy, Pardo hit him pretty hard, though. And this is from Ruben Pardo's car.
Oh! Wow.